Crusade of the Cosmos. In the farthest reaches of the galaxy, the Tsenar, an ancient and highly advanced alien race, had long believed in a singular, universal truth, a divine order that governed the cosmos. This religion of truth was not just a faith but a way of life, encompassing the principles of harmony, peace, and understanding, all dictated by a higher power that the Tsenar had followed for millennia. It was their sacred duty to spread this truth to every corner of the universe. For centuries, they traveled the stars, seeking out civilizations that were either primitive or developed, helping them ascend spiritually through conversion. To the Tsenar, their mission was holy, an obligation to ensure that all beings across the stars would know the truth and follow the same righteous path. They had encountered thousands of worlds, and nearly everyone, after witnessing the miracles and wisdom of the Tsenar, embraced the religion of truth. When their grand journey led them to a small blue planet in the outer arm of the galaxy, Earth, they expected another successful conversion. Yet, what they found shook the foundations of their own beliefs. The Tsenar sent emissaries to Earth, believing that the humans, like the many other civilizations before them, would embrace their teachings once they revealed the divine truth. The Tsenar's arrival was peaceful. Their towering ships descended slowly, and their emissaries, graceful beings of light and knowledge, extended hands of friendship. But what they discovered was unlike any planet they had encountered before. Humans had their own gods. Many gods, in fact. The people of Earth were divided by multiple religions: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and countless others. Each faith claimed to possess the ultimate truth. Each faith believed in its own version of the divine. Some worshipped a single god, while others believed in many. And unlike the civilizations that Tsenar had met before, humanity did not easily relinquish their beliefs. This was a puzzle to the Tsenar. How could a species thrive with such conflicting views on truth? How could they follow so many different paths and still function as a society? To the Tsenar, the notion that multiple gods could exist, or that the truth could be anything other than singular, was inconceivable.
The Tsenar's peaceful mission quickly became fraught with tension. Leaders of Earth's religions met with the Tsenar emissaries, each side convinced of the righteousness of their own beliefs. The Tsenar, despite their advanced technology and wisdom, could not fathom the idea that humans would reject the religion of truth. To them, Earth was a chaotic mess of spiritual contradictions, and they saw it as their duty to bring order. But humanity resisted. The major world religions, instead of uniting under the Tsenar's message, stood firm in their own doctrines. Some believed the aliens were false prophets, while others feared they might be divine punishment or tests of faith. Tensions escalated. Public debates turned into protests. Protests turned into riots. Among the Tsenar, doubt began to creep in. For the first time, they questioned their own purpose. How could so many intelligent beings on Earth believe in something different from what they had always known to be the singular truth? Were they wrong? Had their mission been misguided? Or was Earth simply a planet too stubborn to accept the truth? Back on the Tsenar homeworld, the situation grew even more complicated. News of Earth's resistance and its multitude of religions sent shockwaves through Tsenar society. The Tsenar, long unified by their single belief system, now faced an unprecedented challenge. Could it be that their truth was not the only truth? Theologians and scholars among the Tsenar debated endlessly. Some argued that Earth was an anomaly, a test of their faith, and that the Tsenar should force humanity to convert through any means necessary, even violence if needed. Others feared that Earth's defiance might inspire doubt across the galaxy, spreading chaos among the other converted worlds. The Council of Truth, the ruling body of the Tsenar, became divided. A faction of zealots pushed for a galactic crusade to impose the religion of truth on Earth, seeing it as a necessary purge to maintain order in the universe. Another faction advocated for tolerance and understanding, suggesting that perhaps the Tsenar's mission had been too rigid and that truth could be more complex than they had previously thought. On Earth, governments and religious institutions struggled to maintain order. The presence of the Tsenar caused both fear and curiosity among the population. Was this truly the end of days or a new beginning? Some believed the aliens had come to save them, while others were convinced that the Xenar were heralds of an apocalyptic war. Among the people of Earth, a new movement arose, one that sought to find common ground between the various religions and the Xenar's teachings. They called themselves the Seekers of Unity and believed that the truth, whatever it was, could be found through a combination of human and Xenar understanding. But their voices were drowned out by the growing tide of extremism on both sides. Humanity faced a choice. Should they resist the Xenar, potentially sparking a galactic war, or should they attempt to integrate the alien teachings into their own religious systems? The question of truth, whose truth, loomed over everything. As tensions reached their peak, the Xenar decided to act. Their fleet, vast and powerful, positioned itself in Earth's orbit, a silent but overwhelming reminder of their superiority. On the ground, nations prepared for the worst. Weapons were readied, alliances forged, and every religion prepared their followers for what could be the ultimate test of faith. The Xenar emissaries sent one final message: accept the truth or face the consequences. But Earth did not yield. Leaders of every major religion stood united, declaring that no outside force could dictate the spiritual path of humanity. War seemed inevitable. The Xenar, now split between those who wanted peace and those who demanded conquest, prepared to launch their final crusade, a galactic-scale battle for the soul of Earth. As the battle loomed, one question haunted both the Xenar and the people of Earth. What if there is no absolute truth? Could it be that every civilization in the galaxy, including the Xenar, had only grasped a piece of a far greater mystery? Perhaps the truth was not singular, but multifaceted, an ever-changing entity shaped by the beliefs of those who sought it. This idea, however, was as terrifying as it was liberating. For the Xenar, it meant that their millennia-long mission may have been misguided. For humanity, it suggested that their ancient struggles over faith and belief were part of a much larger, cosmic puzzle. And for both, it raised the possibility that the universe itself was not driven by one ultimate truth, but by countless truths, all intertwined. The final battle never came. At the last moment, both the Xenar and Earth's leaders hesitated. The looming conflict gave way to an uneasy stalemate. The Xenar, now unsure of their purpose, withdrew, leaving humanity to grapple with its own beliefs. They had come seeking to impose their truth, but left with more questions than answers. And as the stars shimmered over Earth, the people of both worlds were left to ponder. Is there an absolute truth? Or are we all searching for meaning in a universe too vast and complex to ever fully comprehend? Thus began the true cosmic crusade, not fought with weapons, but with ideas. A battle for understanding that would span galaxies and generations, with no clear victor in sight.